This is Eddie with another episode of Corn Fed Bushcraft. Today we're going to talk about the importance of containers and the different styles of containers you can use for carrying water in the wilderness or on a hike or just any kind of outdoor excursion. Alright, first off let me say, most of you have seen my bug out bag in other videos. It's just your standard old Alice pack. Medium size. First off, I want to say something I have done a little differently is, if you notice in these pockets, they seem almost perfectly round, which is nearly impossible, you know, if you're just stuffing items down in there. If you see the little ridges here, look familiar? That is a vegetable can. I have found that a vegetable can, a large vegetable can, fits down in these pockets absolutely perfect, nice and snug. They weigh almost nothing. They help the pocket hold its shape, and you've got 3 containers for boiling water, eating out of, whatever you prefer to do with them. Just happened to see a can in the cabinet few days back. Thought, man, that looks like that would fit in there perfect, and well, voila. Basically made a little liner for them that we can take out and utilize, you know, because most of you know I have a wife and 3 kids, you know, so just your average one container don't work if you're actually trying to provide for everybody. Alright, those work well for boiling water and things of that nature. They don't work so well for carrying water. There's no lids on those containers. Now, I know a lot of you out there do like I do. I have a duty rig that I carry, your standard canteen. That's a 1-quart canteen. Inside of there is the cup. You got your little pocket over here for iodine tablets, which I do not use. I can absolutely not stand the taste of iodine in my water. I will take that little cup out and boil water and put it in the canteen before I use iodine tablets. I just don't like them. On the side of my pack, I've shown this before, right here is a 2-quart square canteen. Just another method of carrying water. They do make a 2-quart canteen cup for that. I do not have one. Personally, I have not found it yet. I've seen it on eBay, but I was hoping to find it more locally at an Army surplus or something along that lines. Alright, now, right here, I have carabiners that hang off of my Alice. I carry these stainless steel canteen cups, canteen bottles off of there. Now, I personally carry 2. I carry the one that I use for boiling the water, and then I carry this one over here, which I'm going to start using just to carry the water in. I'm going to give a special shout out to a buddy of mine. His name's Rat Rod Daddy-O off of YouTube. He made that fancy little koozie there, and I think it's just absolutely amazing. No telling how much paracord is involved in that, but in an emergency situation, that's a lot of cordage. Me, I will never have to take that apart. You know, I carry a massive amount of cordage in there, but if I do, it's nice to have it there. You know, I just think that is just incredibly awesome. You know, that takes some super skill. I'm going to try and post a link to his YouTube site so you can go check him out. You know, I mean, just look at the craftsmanship of that. That is just amazing. I have already used this for carrying water. Like I said, I'm not going to be using it for boiling water because I don't want to undo that fancy artwork there unless it's a life or death situation. You know, and yes, I consider that art, because whoever, you know, because you can just look at that. That, you know, that took a lot of time to complete. So special shout out to you there, buddy. I keep one over here that doesn't have all that on it, and that's what I boil water in. They're the exact same canteen. I can boil one batch in that, transfer it to this one, boil another batch in there, and I've got 2 of those hanging off of my back. including the 1 quart right around there. I can boil right there, fill. Same with this, boil and fill. I don't have to lower the life expectancy of my containers by boiling out of every one of them, but the option is always there if I need to. I carry massive amounts of containers. Like I said earlier, I have a family that I also look out for if it came to that kind of situation, and I want to make sure that we're as comfortable as possible. A few extra containers doesn't hurt. I mean, what if one of these was to get ripped off? That's granted, that's sewn on there and that's carabiner or snapped on there, but you lose a container. Say you only carry 1 container, you carry 2 containers, you lose one, that's a massive dent in your survivability rate. So always carry extra. If you can carry the load, always carry it. I carry this as more of a, I've already got to where I'm going, and I've got my bug out stowed in my campsite or bug out location, and this is set up more for going on a hunt or things of that nature. I carry a compass. You can see her laying right there beside it. That little pouch carries, it's kind of like an EDC mini survival kit type of thing. We'll go over that in another video. But this is basically a rig that I carry to go hunting. It's set up, strap my knife on the side, and take off and go hunting. Alright, let me say one more time, special thanks to Rat Rod Daddy-O for that beautiful canteen and cover. I'm going to cherish it forever, man. It's awesome. It's just been a little bit of food for thought on types of containers and things of that nature to carry with you in the woods, and how many you personally feel comfortable carrying in the woods. Your average person wouldn't want to carry more than just a couple. But like I said, there's 5 in my family. Yes, my wife will be carrying her own bug out bag, and the kids will have small backpacks. But you don't want to burden down kids, especially when 3 of them and they're all under 8 years old. You want to keep them as happy as possible. Not really happy, but content is the word I'm looking for. You don't want to deal with a disgruntled 8-year-old in the woods. So the least that you can get away with them carrying, the better. And it's just something to think about. I personally, like I said, I carry the bulk of the weight, and the kids each have their own little small pack. But it's been another episode of Corn Fed Bushcraft, and until next time.